Ooh, that looks tasty.
Welcome, folks. Today, the Hungry Gamer is back with another episode of the Monthly Menu, and today we're talking about the top 5 games of March 2025. And apologies for this being about a week late. As I mentioned in the last Monthly Menu, I've been working on a play. Canadian Kev was actually down here directing the play, and that has now just opened. That opened, and of course, I promptly got sick, and I'm still recovering from that, so everything's been a little bit behind, a little bit slow. But here we are, Monthly Menu. And before I go any further, a quick call out to Fight in a Box Games, who have the greatest t-shirts in the world, and I bought one right here, you can see, a little dumpster fire t-shirt. I highly recommend getting one. I love them. They're great, and very much illustrative of the state of the world, in my opinion. Anyhow, as a reminder, what this is this is the games that hit my table the most in the month of March. And as always, digital plays, if they're done in real time, count. I count them as less than a real time meat space play and so on. But jumping right in to last month's picks, we started out with the list. Didn't happen. I thought maybe there was a chance, but getting Mrs. Hungry Gamer to the gaming table at the same time that Canadian Kev and I weren't at rehearsal and she wasn't at work, it just didn't happen. I didn't think it would, but I was hopeful, but it did not. Next, we had SETI. Again, I was being hopeful that I would get that to the table, but it was going to happen before Canadian Kev got down here. He's not a huge Eurogame lover, and so again, another month, second month in a row, it remains on the unplayed list. Next, we had Reckoners. That was one that I said I was confident was going to get played the night that I recorded the monthly menu, and yes, it did. We played against one of the expansion bosses, Regalia, and we did a whole 5-player game, and had a good time. I've learned that I don't think Reckoners is at its best at 5. I think it's at its best at 3 or 4, but again, still a really good game because everybody is involved every single turn. That works really, really well with a large player count. Love Reckoners, really happy to keep on playing it. Next on the list is Iridia. And yes, absolutely played it. We played 2 or 3 different games. Canadian Kev, myself, Mrs. Hungry Gamer. I don't know that Mrs. Hungry Gamer is going to keep playing just with our time, but she might. Canadian Kev, he's obviously has left going back to Canada, so I'll be taking over his character. Suspicions, this is going to wind up on a most played of the month several times throughout the year. Really enjoying it. And then the last one was Moon Rollers from IV Games, and I just didn't get to it. And just one of those that, with rehearsals, just did not have the time. So, moving into the top 5 games of the month, and as you can imagine, it is a little bit of a lighter playlist than I normally have because I was rehearsing this play in the evenings and so on. But coming at number 5, that is Zombicide White Death, the retail edition, and I enjoyed Zombicide. I have a video out about it. I think it is Zombicide. Nothing new there, everything the same, really good minis, quick, easy combat, but this one adds this really interesting bit of strategy with the way the walls work in Zombicide. Fast setup, easy to play. Probably want to chase down like one kind of monster expansion or something if they have those. I can't remember if Zombicide has those or if that's just Massive Darkness. But good, solid, quick, easy to get to the table, fast to play. Every game is new. Can't really complain about it. Had a very good time with it, enjoyed it. Number 4 on the list is Wandering Galaxy. Now this is the neat one to me because I got to play this several times during the month with Jerry Hawthorne, the designer, who has become a buddy of mine over past few years, and he zoomed in to our sessions because he obviously has his own sessions, his own cards, and he ran one of the different stations that was a little bit easier to kind of just give off to somebody on our own, and so we actually got to play through. And I got to play several sessions with Jerry. We finished an entire campaign. We just finished it yesterday. And it's just great. It's just so very good. I loved playing this game. I'm absolutely going to try a solo campaign. Really, really, really enjoyed it. In my opinion, it took all the issues I had with both of the other games and it's wiped them away. And it's just so much fun. I'm actually really looking to try this one solo, whereas the others, I really wasn't interested in playing solo as much as I liked the games. Moving into number 3, that is Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era. And this is one that only got a few sessions played, but these are long games, and Canadian Kev is a huge fan, and so he came down, we put it out, I made a really dumb character using the expansion material that I didn't really know if it was a good idea to pick these abilities right out of the gate, and the answer is no, it wasn't, but man, we made a good show of it for a little bit, and then we just got waxed. It's a very good game. Really, really good. I don't know anything about the Elder Scrolls universe, so I probably care less than many other people do. It's not knocking too many bones off the list for me right now, but it is very good. It is very fun, really enjoyable, great character creation. Just all around a very, very good game. Coming at number 2 is one that I have to say thank you to Aldi from Board Game Geek, who told me to check this thing out because it was a lovely surprise to him. And that is a game called Fate, Defenders of Grimheim. And this is a tower defense game where you're sending your Vikings out all around the board to beat back the hordes trying to destroy Grimheim. And as you're doing that, you'll be leveling up by defeating monsters, and then you get new abilities or you can advance abilities. But you also have gear that you can go collect if you go do a thing. It might be as simple as go spend an attack action in the bandit camp somewhere on the board. Get a new gear. And as you're going through, you're just increasing all these things that you can do. So turns get more and more powerful as it gets more and more desperate. Very, very easy to play, but very, very fun. And it has this wonderful art and wonderful sense of humor to it. Just, I adore it. So good. And that brings us to number 1 on the list, and that is Iridia. I've talked about this a lot. I waited years for this game, and it takes a little bit to get into it. You got to kind of learn what's going on, and I need to get it back to the table before I lose it, but a really good start to this campaign for me. I've already played 4 games. I'm still calling it a start. I'm digging in. It looks beautiful. It's huge. I mean, it's right here. You can't quite see it, but it's this massive box. It's got so much in it, but it's just a beautiful game. Great components, interesting things going on. My only thing so far is I had a little bit of a hard time figuring out kind of where some of the cards are supposed to go, but now that I've get that figured out, it's really moving and really cooking. So really pleased with Iridia so far. Looking forward to playing more of it. So moving into my picks for the month. 3rd month in a row, Seti's going to be on here. I'm hoping I can get Original Dawn to play this with me sometime soon. I like it. I just need to play it. Next is the list. I am not confident the list is going to happen because Mrs. Hungry Gamer, now that I am not super busy, she is super busy. So I don't think it's going to happen. We have like 4 games left on the list to play, and we just keep not getting to them. But maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Next on the list is Red Dragon Inn. Just regular old Red Dragon Inn. It's one of my favorite games that I shouldn't like. And I say that because it's just mean, pure, take that, but I love the art. I love the characters. They even have the characters feel very different, even though at their core they are the same. I got tons of characters, and I always have a great time. It's just such a wonderful way to kind of end a game night. So, want to get that played. Love it always. Next is one that I just got for review, and that is Azul Duel. And I've always been more of a Sagrada than a Azul fan, and I put them together because they kind of came out roughly the same time, and they're both very pretty. But I've played a fair amount of Azul, and I've heard great things about Azul Duel, and I had an opportunity to review it, so I got it. It's here, and looking forward to that. And the last one is right here. This is from 25th Century Games, and that is Run, Run, Run. And this is a co-op game where you are a cat trying to get away from, like, dog mummy things, going through a dungeon, and Beatrice, the board game dog, clearly doesn't approve of it, but she also understands, like, cats are the worst. Chase them out of here. In fact, she has one cat that likes to taunt her in the backyard. It's always drama early in the morning. I have to wake up for it. But I had to have it, and 25th Century Games was nice enough to send it to me. I'm really looking forward to trying this one. So, those are my picks for April. I am not confident I'm going to get all of them. I'm hoping to get maybe 3 of them. That's my hope. So, next thing, as always, I have to say thank you to Noble Knight Games for being my sponsor. What that means is they give me some store credit every month, and if you buy games from their store, which I do recommend because you can find a whole bunch of used games there and new games, prices will vary depending on how rare it is that you're looking for, but It's a place that I've been using since the very beginning of my gaming adventure before I even had a channel. So I've always been a fan of them. But if you make a purchase using my link down in the description, I will get a small percentage as store credit. And that does come back around and turn into stuff that gets covered on the channel. And then more importantly, sorry Noble Knight, are my channel members. As always, you can see their names scrolling across the bottom. Thank you so very much to all of you for supporting the channel. As I always say, every single month I do this. This is what allows me to continue to slowly improve things. It got us the Beatrice cam. It got us better audio for when I'm recording, the top-down view. Allows me to do better recording of multiple people if I'm playing two-player playthroughs and things like that, and better lights and so on and so on. So thank you to everybody who is a channel member. It really is so very helpful. You can come in at 99 cents all the way up to like $10 a month, up to you. Different things you get at every level. At the very least, at the 99-cent level, you're going to get advanced viewing of stuff and extra opportunities to win giveaways and those kinds of things. I am not going to be so tacky as to say I could not do this without you, because I did do this without you and I would continue to do this without you, but it does allow me to do more and get better stuff and occasionally cover things that you specifically ask me to cover. So, thank you very, very much. Please consider becoming a channel member if you'd like. That is the monthly menu for March 2025. As always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share, maybe become a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.